So this is the Roku Ultra 4K HDR Dolby Vision streaming device, and it has, Jim, what you have underneath you, which is the rechargeable battery inside of the Roku remote. Jim, we have multiple Roku devices throughout our home, and the beauty of this particular device is it's a great way for you to maximize a 4K television. You can plug in direct Ethernet into your source for internet in the house. You don't have to worry about Wi-Fi, okay? So you direct, boom, right from the source, so you're gonna get that screaming fast internet that you're going to need for broadcasting 4K, right? And so if you're streaming 4K stuff, that's great, but there's nothing worse than having 4K that isn't actually 4K and you're waiting for it, and it maybe is grainy. This is gonna allow you to get the most directly out of your source, and then of course your HDMI input, and then it's got a USB as well and a power source. I'm not sure, I've not used the USB.
So USB for this actually charges the remote.
Oh, gotcha, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you just plug your remote into this and
Yes.
charge it when you're not using it, so your batteries stay charged. Excellent.
Yeah, and so what's really I thought was interesting, 'cause I will say that you're the one that kind of convinced me, because I know you've been using these for a while, to get a Roku. I also enjoy the Apple TV, but here's something about the Roku you may not know. If you have an Apple TV account, you can actually upload the app to the Roku. So you can watch your Apple TV on the Roku. And then what's nice about these headphones is, for those of you that might have a television in, say, a room, maybe it's the bedroom or whatever, and your partner is like wanting to get to sleep, you can put these headphones in and it will then let you listen and they don't hear it. So that's pretty nice little extra feature. And it does come with some additional, ear covers, different sizes, because maybe the ones that are here are too big, too small. So they do come with some extras there. And then because this remote has been charged, it'll last, I'm sure, for quite a while before you need to recharge it. You can also, with this, you've got the ability to use voice commands. So that's a nice feature. Even like putting in passwords and stuff, you can speak the letters to it. Really has a nice long range. Where I have this actually hooked up, I'm probably 20 feet away from the TV, and it had no problem with reaching it. You can see they have some automatically built in: Netflix, Apple TV, Paramount Plus, and Disney. But there are, oh my gosh, Chris, it's almost overwhelming how many apps that you can get onto the Roku. I don't think there's any that you can't.
I love the functionality of the remote that you're talking about. I love the quality. And the thing I think across all Roku devices that makes sense, whether this is the one for you, there's a ton of streaming sticks that are available as well. They all have that great Roku user interface that is just really super simple. I know that the other thing that this has is you can make sure that you're streaming at the maximum 4K by going in and click settings, and it will automatically detect that. Incredibly easy. You just got to make sure that you've got a 4K capable HDMI cable and coming in and out of this thing. And it also, Jim, by the way, how many people lose their remotes all over the place? Yeah, me. Loses their remotes, and it's maddening. It's absolutely maddening. I've got kids that
there's nothing right there.
Yeah, exactly. Kids, pets, whatever. This right here, if you push the side of this, it will find your remote for you. It'll start beeping. Your remote will start beeping. You're like, it's almost like when you're trying to find your phone, right? You send a tone, and then you're running all over the house to try to find out where it is. Exact same idea, except you just push this button and then listen, and then beep, and then you just, so I thought that was a really nice functionality for knuckleheads like myself who are always losing remote controls.